Traditionally, maybe 20, 30 years ago, when our society is not changing so fast, most people just can plan their retirement comfortably and predictably. So I want to retire at 55, I want to retire at 60 years old, so I just continue to work. Okay, and then I only need to plan for that, make sure I have enough money when I'm 55 years old. But as time change more, our society change to become more volatile, our life become more volatile. We may want to plan to retire at 60 years old, but come 45, the job that you used to be working on is no longer relevant, it's obsolete, the whole industry is obsolete. Or you because of stress accumulated over many years, you contracted a very serious illness, you just cannot work anymore. You got to spend time recovering yourself. Or if you are in business, as what we have seen in this COVID-19 pandemic and MCO that come along the way, some business cannot survive this MCO period. So you just got to close down the business. So this is what I mean. These are the examples of the midlife crisis, middle age crisis that just strike you before you hit 55. So then you are in a 45 or you are 50 years old, then whatever income, saving or investment that you expect to receive for another 5 or 10 years does not come in. Everything just stop. Then in that case, neither you can go back to what you used to be to generate income as quickly as what you want to be. So indeed, that's why this situation, if you are not prepared for that, then chances are you'll be totally lost. So that's why nowadays, being someone who was practicing, I see quite a lot of trend happening among clients. So that's why I have imposed or introduced a higher standard or stricter standard for my client to fulfill. So for those of them who say, or we show them a chart, okay, if you were to retire at 60, then you're okay. Then they are happy, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. But I suggest you to do another stress test. The stress test is that if something happened to you, a major financial crisis or midlife crisis happening at the age of 45, where do you stand? But then if you brought a chart, then you find, that is not that comfortable, and then we will do an adjustment that this is a plan B. Okay, for that matter, you may need to save a little bit more or adjust some expenses a little bit more, so that should that happen to you, you are not taken by totally shock and just don't know what to do and no backup at all. So this is just something that I incorporated in our holistic financial plan to make our client feel more confident and more peaceful going through their life. I would say private retirement scheme is a good scheme established by the government to help us to have additional asset, additional saving for retirement. And of course, as you know, for now, there is some tax benefit if you invest up to 3,000 a year, something like that. Okay, so if you happen to be at a higher than normal tax bracket, then for that matter, not only you're getting the return for the fund, but also you're enjoying the tax benefit as well. Having said that, if we to compare the easiest financial product between PRS and unit trust, you will find very important factor which is limiting PRS is concerned in terms of the choices of the funds and the number of funds that you have got. Because being a financial planners, being a very demanding investors, we would like to make sure the client has got a big pool to select from. So I would say PRS fund somehow it could be only certain percentage, maybe 20% or at most 30% of what the total funds available for your unit trust fund. So for that matter, if you put too much money in the PRS, that may limit your choice to miss some good investment opportunity, number one. Plus also, whatever money you put in the PRS, if you have a cash flow problem, you cannot withdraw it out until you are 60 years old or for whatever reason. So that kind of may put some restrictions to your holistic financial plan and your financial management.
If money is important to you, please remember to subscribe to my channel.